Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and the Scrolls update is here today. It is October 21st, even in America time, even in Europe time. Almost 1,000 players are on because Scrolls is dying like it is every week. And there are a bunch of new things going on here. First off, in the store, which I'm just going to check here just as a perfunctory check, you can see some new cards are on the table. I can actually buy a Watcher and an Automata Forge. That Watcher is going to be there for the next 24 hours. I'm in fact going to go ahead and buy it because screw it, I'm excited. It's a patch. Watcher is a ridiculously good rare and it's going to be expensive because there's some good wombo combos you can do with it. But regardless, let's go ahead and go down here. There are some new pre-constructed decks. There's no new avatars, but the most important thing is going to be in the arena section where we can watch some possible live games here. As you can see, easy AI, hard AI, and it even shows the rating, which is nice. But these are games that are in progress, so you can take a look and kind of see what's going on here. So that's nice that the spectator mode is up, and as far as I can tell is running smoothly. But today we're going to be playing Judgment. That's right, Judgment! Welcome! Building a Judgment deck costs a small amount of gold or shards, but the first one is on us. Enjoy! That is really nice of them to do that. So there we go. We're going to be building a Judgment deck today. I have no idea what's going to happen with this deck, but based on the cards that I have here, because you can only see a few cards at a time. So your Wing Shield is pretty good. I can get some other cards here, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do the most. You know what? Let's go with Wing Shield and see what happens from there, because you pick 45 cards and you get to keep 30 of them. So God Hand is typically going to be really expensive to possibly play here. Let's pick up a Scattergunner. Kinfolk Brave's good. Beetlestone's good. Ducal Spearman is interesting here. I'm just trying to think of what sorts of things I can play with. This is probably going to be a really screwed up deck regardless. So I could try and go for a Green Weenies deck, but that is a dangerous thing to try and do here. So I'm going to go for the Spearman just because I expect other people to do that. So here, State Machine could be interesting. It deals 1 damage. Languid is really good. You know what? Let's try and go for an Order Decay. That seems like an interesting combo. Is it going to work very well? I don't know. But Wicked Being's not very good. Purification's going to be important. Loyal Darkling and Kabonk are both really nice cards. We're going to go with Kabonk. And we're going to go for... this is going to be kind of a wasted one here. Callback's kind of interesting. Efficiency's pretty good. Callback again. Eager Scryer. Yeah, let's go with the Ducal Skirmisher. Because I kind of need that stuff going on here. So Ilmar Tribesman is a good card, but it's slow. I have a bunch of Rod Eaters. I am trying to play with some cards that maybe I don't have before. So let's go ahead and get this. This is not going to be necessarily a competitive deck, but it's going to be my deck. Damn it. So let's see what we got here. Obelisk. Walls are maybe going to be a little better now. I don't know. Ducal Infantryman's pretty good. Focus is good. Rod Eater's good. Let's get a second Focus. Vengeance Veil. When an enchanted unit takes damage, its countdown decreases by 1. Not great. But let's see, probably, we can see if Pillar Disease has any room in here. Regeniture, I'm not so sure. Blightbearer is pretty interesting, but I kind of would rather have a Rod Eater. We're going to be focusing on creatures here. Same with, as much as Desperation is pretty nice. I'm going to go with the Crossbowman. We're going to get some cheapies here. Not a lot to do here other than Regeniture or Mangy Rat. So, Controller's Idol and that row's dealt 1 damage. We won't do that. So Soul Scounger. So you can't necessarily control what cards you get here, but notice Pother costs 2 now. And I'm just kind of clicking cards. There are other people that are better deck builders that have a better rhyme or reason than maybe I do. Soul Scounger just keeps coming up though, damn it. They really want me to take that card. I'm at 20 cards now. Horn of Age is all units opponent controls have their move decreased by 1 until the end of the opponent's turn. That's actually a really nice meta card there. Mystic Altar. When countdown is 0, you may increase countdown of your target creature you control increase countdown of target creature you control by 2. Draw a scroll. Let's go with Horn of Ages. So Winged Soldier once again pretty nice. Probably better than Ducal Infantryman for 2. Just a 3/2/2. Some beefy units are nice. Hex Marks. Why not? Probably not going to be playing that. Mangy Rat or Focus. Probably want a Focus. I'm not sure how many focuses I have, but I can check. Purification's going to be good. Wings Captain. Ding, ding, ding. We win the lottery. If I win enough games with this deck, maybe I can keep Wings Captain. Because we'll get to that in future episodes as we get there. Transposition's a good card. crossbowman's pretty good. Automata Forge is nice and fun. A road, still don't like a road's mechanic very much. But let's see here. Draining Mist, Savage Construct, Callback. Not a huge fan of this. Draining Mist could be interesting to control my opponent's side, especially if I'm trying to Pillar Disease. But Scavenger Construct is a pretty reliable card as well. And I'm going to take the Loyal Darkling. And Arthritis, no, we're not going to do that. Pestis, I've never really played with Pestis before. Could be interesting, but I think I'm just going to go with the Viscera Sage instead. Amnivore is going to be good with the Scavenger Construct. If I can get that combo going, it freaks out a lot of people. Not really a lot I can do here, so we'll just grab Metal Heart, because why the hell not? Same here, not a lot on this row that I can get. We'll grab a 1 cost growth just because that can screw some people. Heritage is nice, Divine Mark is nice, Ripper. This is all stuff that I'd kind of want, but that's draft for you. You could just get to pick 4 random cards. So destroyed, you draw 2 cards, or enchanted creatures destroyed returns the hand, and it also kills a creature. But if I'm facing direct damage, I think Heritage is going to be a little more reliable there. I was hoping to maybe pick up some cards that'll ramp my order, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. So we're just going to grab Arthritis for lack of another card. Energy Siphon is interesting, at least for a 2-cost debuff, but I don't have a lot to follow it up with. So we're actually going to get a second Mangy Rat. How many focuses do I have now? I guess is the first question. 2 focus. So we can actually have 3 focused, or I can pick up a Husk. Probably going to be better with a focus here. And then Atrophy is pretty nice. We're going to go with the Loyal Darkling, I think. So we're just going to try and go for some creatures here. Uneasy Alliance is a fun card, but I strongly doubt I'll be able to get multiple Uneasy Alliances, so it's not going to be that strong. However, some cards that I have down here, Amnivore, really good combo with Scavenger Construct, so I'm going to be shooting for that. It's nice that you can look a little bit ahead. Roasted Bean Potion, I haven't been getting order cards in a little while here. Ilmire Hunter's pretty nice, Crossbowman's pretty nice, Atrophy. Let's get the Ilmire Hunter. Just because Slayer in a draft environment could be really strong. So there's a second Uneasy Alliance, but I already missed that train. Vengeance Veil, not too pleased. We'll get Transposition. And then here's our last 2 cards. So we got some order cards, we got some decay. I don't know what kind of deck we're going to make, but let's hear. Do I want the Watcher or do I want the Ilmire right here? Let's get the Watcher. Why not? And then finally here, nothing much doing on this side, so we'll just grab a Death Strike. Now it's time to build a deck. How'd I do on that draft? I'd probably give myself an F. So let's go ahead. I got 20 and 21. We know some cards are going here. Ducal Skirmisher. Because you only get to build a 30-card deck, so you don't have to do everything. But I do want my creatures in here. This is going to be kind of a wonky deck. So Languid's good. Anything with card draw is good. So Kabonk, good. Heritage, good. Already at 14 scrolls. Oblivion Seeker may be a little expensive, but we're going to give it a shot. I want the Scavenger Constructs. So we're at 20 cards. There's a Watcher. There's a Wings Captain. Winged Soldier. There's 27 cards. I'm just kind of picking what I have at this point, because that's what draft is, if anything. So Amnivore. So that's going to be a good combo I can use to try and get some more cards. I do want the Spearman in here, because I do have some soldier cards. Probably Horn of Ages for some control. Or do I want my 2 Loyal Darklings? I have 2 Mangy Rats, 2 Loyal Darklings. I didn't grab a Purification. Let's look at what my deck looks like right now. Does anything not fit? I have 15 creatures, 7 spells, 3 structures. Where's my 3rd structure? Probably the Watcher. So I have a few soldiers. Because these are soldiers, you're soldiers. So we have soldiers. Darkling's a human. And we kind of like these guys dying. So let's see here. Heritage I like. Anything to clean up here. The Ilmire Tribesmen, I want to try them, but they're slow. They're really slow. They're beefy, but they're slow. So I think because I don't have a great way to ramp them and speed them up. Let's see here. So we're at 28 cards. How did I get down to 28 cards? Okay, well, we're going to put the Ilmire Tribesmen back in, I guess. We're up to 30. I don't know why the Loyal Darkling just was in and out. Alright, so we're at 30 cards, and we're going to call this the OD, first try, Judgment. How exciting is that? We're at 10 minutes into the video. I've built a deck. Time to use this deck. Hit the Judgment button in the arena. Here we go. So you get a free try at Judgment. That is so awesome. As somebody says, hello, hi. That's cool. Let's go ahead and Judgment. So I have 5 matches with this deck, and I'm going to play a match. You only get to have one deck at a time, and we're going to find a match. So it looks like, unlike the test server where I tried this before, there are other people playing here. So please accept the match. I'm excited, ready to go. Good luck, have fun. This game is spectacleable, so that's new. That's good. Now, in terms of what I have, I'm going to be trying to get creatures out first. So I'm going to start by sacrificing spells here. I do want my Winged Soldier out. I do want my Tribesman out. I do want my Wings Captain out eventually. Maybe I should be going for Decay first. I don't know. But we'll see, because it's a draft mode, so you can't always control what you get. So he has Order as well, and he gets a Zealot out early. Now that Zealot's a little annoying because it can deal 2 damage to a unit and kill my Winged Soldier. But we're going to go ditch the Omnivore, and I got to actually hit control to get this back on here. Now the question is, do I want to sack this 1-for-1 or give him a few more targets? I think I'm going to play this now. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, not a lot to do here. I'm curious about what else he has. Because do I know what I'm doing? Hell no. I'm sending this unit out to die. I obviously don't know what I'm doing. The question is, does he value sacrificing this guy to do a 1-for-1 exchange? And we're going to have to wait and see on that. Because we do have a limited pool. No idea, Joachim, whoever you are, welcome, and I hope that you bring me a good game. But now that we're doing live commentary here, we obviously have to wait a little bit longer, because I'm so used to commenting on post commentaries here, and Summoner, Scrolls Post, all that is obviously off the table right now, at least with the update out. So you're going to be seeing a little bit more of this here. So we get a second person out. Is he going to like double kabonk me or something is part of my worry here. Because right now this Winged Soldier, I'd probably sacrifice the guy to kill it. So Royal Infantryman as well, so he's got a few weenie beanies up there. And that guy's probably just marked for death. So we will go ahead and sack the Oblivion Seeker. Question is, do I go for the Wings Captain early? Wings Captain should only affect soldiers. So that's a little annoying. But we'll go ahead and... yeah, why not? I'm still trying out this deck. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, if I want the Tribesman or not. Or maybe I want to hold on to the Wings Captain a little bit and see what else I can get out. See, this is my wishy-washiness. This is not going to end well for me, I think. Because now this guy probably is going to die, or he could just move him up. I should have moved him up. That's what I get for talking instead of thinking. Okay, so what do you got? 3 Order. So he's gone primarily for Order here. I'm tipping my hand that I have some Decay, which may change how he approaches this just a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't draw any Blessing of Haste. That would have been really nice. We'll see what he does here. Because he's got a choice. Does he want to sacrifice this guy, or does he just want to move his units up? So that's a mistake on my part. Yeah, he's going to sacrifice, and we have some lag. Does he kill my creature? What the hell? This guy should die. Well, then again, the servers did just come up, so it's possible that this could be the case. That we maybe could have things breaking down here. I don't know, because there's a lot going on. That does not seem right here, because, yeah, my guy definitely should have died. And instead, he just sacrificed his own guy. I don't think Winged Soldier is immune to anything, so that's a bug. Beta is beta, and oh my god, he has a shrine. I can see shrines being stupidly powerful here. Oh, I don't like getting an advantage on the back of that, so we are actually going to... we're going to ditch the Tribesman. It's one of my weaker cards here. I want to keep my Wings Captain, and I want to draw a card. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. We're just going to start going for idols. Loyal Darkling's good. Some damage there. I probably should have moved up to try and pressure the shrine a little bit, but hey. Somehow my Winged Soldier is just immune to everything all of a sudden. I don't know why that didn't happen. But now he gets a Winged Shield up here, so maybe that thing is over, as that is the beefiest Winged Shield I've seen in quite some time. And I'll just let him 0 damage up there for that, I guess. Well, we do have a Loyal Darkling as well. And I can draw a scroll with transposition, so let's go ahead and drop the little Darkling up here. Well, yeah, why not, you know? At least for card draw, second Loyal Darkling, not exactly what I really, really want. So we'll just go ahead and get a third Decay, get the Rot Eater out. We're going to start sacking for cards here in a little bit. We'll work our way up to Wings Captain because it's strong, but it's only as strong as actually having soldiers out. And is that all soldiers or just my soldiers? All adjacent soldiers. So it's not going to buff his units as well. Maybe he has a Wings Captain. He's showing growth, though. So I'm at least going to be able to possibly take out his Shrine. And he's not doing anything else with his cards. Ooh, that is a tough call. Ducal Skirmisher is really nice. You know what? Let's sack for order. We're not going to play anything. We're going to take out the Shrine and have my little Darkling kill some things here. Unless he has a Pother, which I probably should have moved the guy up there. If he does have a Pother in his hand. Oh well, Shrine down, health down. If he kills this Darkling, it's just more damage there. Anything good in your just for you? Yes, there was. Oh wow, I can't whisper you. Fader red guy. So yeah, I got a good card there, and now he's ramping with his Stone Pack Memorial. So pretty nice there. I don't mean to be rude, Joachim. I just like to talk to people. So no damage here again. This Wing Shield is hurting, but there we go. That's what we want here, though, Watcher. Alright, so Ducal Skirmisher's nice. Wings Captain, it really pains me to get rid of you, so I don't think I'm going to. But you're not going to be able to do a lot here. So let's get rid of the Ducal Skirmisher, because I want to use that Watcher, just mainly to actually have it here. And we will move you down here. We'll put the Wings Captain over here, and we're going to dump the Watcher right there. Sounds good to me. Random idle damage go. So yeah, Fader red guy. Hey, how are you doing? You're talking while I'm here. You know he has a Ducal Spearman. Oh, this is going to be lovely. The question is, can I actually protect my Watcher enough and have enough units die around it? I'm top decking now. And he's got some growth too, so this is going to be interesting to see. Do I screw up my judgment? How this goes. Yeah, we just got to wait, I guess. So yeah, Watcher would be nice to grab onto. You get different rewards based on how you win in Judgment. If you don't remember from me explaining it before, you haven't seen otherwise, you get to play 5 games with this deck. And then when you're done with that, or when you cash in and make a new deck, you get to create something new. Oh boy, focus. Now if I focus, this guy's going to die. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get some more cards. And I get a second focus. Alright, well, this guy's probably going to die anyway, so I have nothing else to play. I'd really love to put my Ilmire Hunter up there, but we'll save that for another day. So Wing Shield is going to be happy times. That Watcher once again went a non-combat damage or death effects. Oh, is destroyed by non-combat damage or death effects. Watchers deals 3 damage. So combat damage does not work for the Watcher. Interesting. Not as good as... I don't know if that's a language change. I don't think it was. Maybe I didn't read it before. So Watcher, not a great combo in this deck. I may have to take it out because you can't rely on anything other than combat damage, maybe in a Judgment mode. But right now he is just going to kill this guy. I'm not going to get the idle damage, so kind of a deck misbuild there. And I'm going to lose a soldier. Oh well. You play, you learn. It's new cards. I am not the best Scrolls player this side of Scrolls. As we get a Breaker, who I kept wanting to call Berserker. And now he's just getting a bunch of stuff on the board. Because he actually knows how to build a deck. And see, we get no random idle damage there. What do we do for Pother? We can Pother, we can focus. Let's do that. Let's move you. I really want the Wing Shield out of here. Now, when it's dealt 1 damage, it gets held up here. We're going to get rid of Heritage as nice as it would be to get more cards. And I'm going to drop the Slayer down here. Now, Focus should be able to kill this Wing Shield. We'll get you up here. You're not a soldier, but once again, top deck. Ho, I guess you could say. So once again, I'm trying to protect my Watcher, but because this is a growth order deck, there's not a lot of non-combat damage out there. Still, really sweet card. Really like Wings Captain. Watcher, really good for all the direct damages out there. It looks like a very anti-decay card, actually. But against order and growth, two things that rely a lot on creature damage. And I assume artillery like Mangonel is combat damage as well. Not going to be so good. So maybe I just need to focus more on creatures. I'm probably going to dump the Watcher from this deck next time. But yeah, we're up to minute 20, so I hope you all appreciate maybe a longer video because this is a live game with me originally deck building in here. Maybe I'll just split this into 2 parts or something. We'll see. So second Ducal Infantryman. Oh lord, this Wings Captain is almost going to eat it. But I don't know if he has enough to actually do me in just yet. Of course, I gotta have something to protect this Wings Captain or he will die next turn. Stone Pack Memorial as well, so he's ramping pretty well. I'm at 4-4, which is about where I want to be here. Amnivore, not what I need right now. Scavenger Construct, that is what I need. And I would have needed that with Amnivore a little while before, but for now we are just, I guess what the best move for me to do would be just to try and tuck my cards back here just a little bit. As much as I don't want to expose this guy to damage, I would like the Slayer effect here, so how do I want to do this? Well, we're definitely putting the let's put the Winged Soldier up here. Let's put the Ducal Skirmisher up here. And we'll see how he wants to split his forces up. So at least that's going to be a wall that protects some damage. He still can kill that Wings Captain, unfortunately. So poor play there. I should have put the Ducal Skirmisher in front, but nothing to do with that now. How do you forget about the Ducal Infantryman that's sitting right there? So right now he has a much better conceived deck than I do because he picked every little soldier he could get. And Breaker's nice too. It's a card that can really snowball later, but unfortunately, there we go. So I stupidly leave my Wings Captain exposed, and you all can point and laugh and say, oh my god, at round 10, you shouldn't have been a moron, and I was. But that's why it's fun to watch me fail. Do-do-do-do-do. So Order and Decay, not necessarily the best friends maybe, but they don't seem to be too bad. I got some decent cards, I just got to get cards that work together, and Watcher once again not working very well here. I'd love to be doing some idle damage, and instead he's... Wow, so he got multiple memorials here. And I do look forward to the day where maybe they're not having all the memorials there, but he's got a much better deck, and there goes my Soldier, there goes my Watcher. No, it doesn't. Alright, so Ilmire Tribesman, we're top decking now. I repeat, we are top decking, so we're going to drop this up here, which is not fantastic, but we'll do what we have to do. Because at least we're going to get Slayer damage there, even though this guy takes 2 damage. He dies. And the Slayer effect would activate Watcher. So that's not terrible. And once again, this Scavenger Construct, I'd love to have it in the middle where I can just have creatures die around it, but Obelisk, so he's protecting his units right now. And this guy, when Breaker deals damage, its attack is, oh, when it deals damage. Okay, so that makes it far more necessary for me to deal with right away. I'd love to get a Focus or Kabonk. And he's going to do 2 damage here. So every time this guy attacks, he gets up. Sister of the Bear. So I got some early pot shot idle damage in, but that is not going so hot here. Crossbowman needs something else. Focus. Perfect timing on the Focus there. So Oblivion Seeker is going to have to come next turn. We'll go ahead and move you in a place where you can attack a little better. And at least we're not going to take everything out, but we're going to take enough out to where it should do some good here. So boom, boom, boom. Sister's hurting. I could possibly slay her next turn. Slayer? I didn't even know her. But yeah, Relentless, really nice against this combo. Obelisk, pretty good. This Scavenger Construct is going to die before it can get more health. So, call it not playing it very nicely there. Wow, he actually got some really good cards that synergize well. Probably knows how to build a deck way better than I do, though, because for those of you who do not know or do know, there is such a thing as having experience in drafts and other modes like Magic the Gathering or plenty of other games. It's something that's kind of new to Scrolls, but not new to CCGs in general. And this is the first time I've ever done anything with drafting. So there we go. Plenty of health. Those shrines are nice. You see, he had kind of an idea based on the cards he had of what he wanted to build, and he built it. So that's good. Crossbowman. Let's get stupid, shall we? Let's put this up here. Let's get some more cards. Possibly get some more cards. We're at least we're not gonna take out the Sister of the Fox, actually. That's interesting. Well, I guess I want to move these guys down here. Well, at least take this out. I don't want the Sister just to have a heyday here. I want to at least put pressure on the shrine and everything. Because that guy will still buff even if he has no attack. So I'd love for him to kill my Oblivion Seeker. Right now it's just kind of 2 creature decks and a useless Watcher. It's essentially like, please kill me. I'm doing nothing. You're not showing any kind of burn, any kind of... Pretty much it's a great card against energy or decay. Except energy players are going to be smart and try and play around it. Unless you can get multiple Watchers on the board. And maybe I did waste 1,000 gold buying it. I don't know. I think it's a good card. There's some devastating combos you can do with it. Let's put it like that. So he's moving his units up now. Question is, can he actually take me out, or is he just going to do a bunch of spiky damage? I'm a little worried. I'm worried he has a focus. Okay, championship ring. Oh boy, there goes my skirmisher. Not good. Not good. But he's now dodging all of my stuff. So he's not threatened by the Watcher either. Good to know. So some spiky damage. More important thing is he took my Relentless unit out. Now I get the Kabonk. Might as well Kabonk. Just to take something out here. Winged Shield would be nice to have. Crossbowman's what we're going to have to do, though. So we'll just... Since we're not getting puppet nutritioned anymore, we're just going to drop units down here and hope for the best. I do have a Heritage which I can play, but right now, because it's a 30-card draft deck, we kind of know what's coming here next. So he's going to tuck his units behind the Obelisk, which is smart. I'm going to be going after his shrine down here, which I know kind of takes me away from the top or bottom of the board, but it's still all about idle damage at this juncture. So Royal Vanguard up top. Wow, he's got a good deck. He's got a deck that knows kind of what it's trying to do. Although I'm a little surprised that I'm not seeing more growth play from him. I kind of am curious / worried about what cards he has other than something like Sister of the Bear. So no die. Oh good, he gets a decay and an order. There we go. So poor Watcher's dying. So let's see here. Heritage. I'm going to get rid of the focus, as stupid as that feels. So let's go ahead and drop you down here. I'm going to keep Heritage on you, so that's 3, and that's the only thing I'm going to be able to play this turn. But hopefully this gets him to move down just a little bit. We're just going to keep these units right here. We'll move him when the time comes. So more idle damage. Want to always do a little bit of that. Take down the shrine. Unfortunately, that didn't kill anything. But once again, I have no Blessing of Haste. And he's ahead of me on kind of the ramp right here. As his, once again, he gets his Skinmark Zealot. And a Ducal Spearman, so he's just got a bunch of... He's just out creature spamming right now. And unfortunately, I didn't get any of the decay cards that are really good for actually stopping this kind of play. So, but we do have 2 Ducal Skirmishers now. So that's a start. Get a Pother as well, which is pretty nice. Can't play them all in one go, though. So we'll go ahead and drop you up here. We'll drop you here. And I can pother that out of the way as needed. because he's got a lot of attack right now. Part of the question is, what do I want to do with it? Do I just want to leave this guy exposed? Is he just going to go for idols? I don't know, because he can potentially kill this guy, but he can only attack with 2 units here, so it wouldn't be with the no die. It'd have to be with this guy, and then he'd move on the skirmisher perhaps. So getting lots of order cards. I don't have as much decay to play with lately. So there we go. Oh, I forgot about the attack buff. Okay, so now both of these guys can die. Fail again. See, that's where it's different. It's easier for me to watch games that are going on, but just actually seeing me in action, a little bit different. Once again, I'd love to be able to use my decay resources, but this deck doesn't seem to be playing too nicely with each other just yet. I've got some cards in there I can use, but if I'm just going for a creature deck, then I probably should just go for a creature deck instead of some of the other things that I have. So we'll see how this goes. He's probably thinking of what best he can do to destroy my noob self. Because he could gun for idols and try and get me, and that would actually play into my favor significantly. Because I do have the Pocket Pother, and that's not going to kill everything, but it's going to kill enough. The question is, if he does decide to attack this, he's going to give me a ton of cards. And I don't have a great way to do damage to it myself. So he's going to make that choice here, and he's going to kill my... Oh, boy. So Ducal Spearman here. Yeah, I'm just getting played right now. And unfortunately, because of that move, he's... Well, okay, he unkilled the Pother move, and now he's re-killed the Pother move. So that is just fantastic. He's going to clear my board for the most part here. And what do we got now? We've got... Well, we've got a lot of cards, which is good. I have all kinds of order cards and no decay. I would love to be able to do something with this guy, but that does not seem to be what's happening right here. I'm pretty much toast, I think, is what is happening here. So we're going to put this here. Once again, I have no Pother to speak of. There's no great reason to transposition this other than to just get some more cards. So we'll put that there. I want to play a winged soldier as well. Probably could have taken out the obelisk. I would have loved to have bothered that, but no, he put just enough creatures out to where that wasn't happening. So crossbowman's not going to do me a ton of good right now. Can we get something else for decay? Yes, we can. Fortunately, you've already moved. So we're just going to put down the Rod Eater and hope for the best. There we go. So lots to think about. Did those cards come too late is part of the question here, because now these scavenger constructs are not really doing their job, because I want creatures to die around them, and instead I'm in a position where he's just going to be able to clear me pretty hard, and he can use this zealot maybe to kill me. Maybe it'll work this time, or maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Once again, I would have loved to have pothered that obelisk, but I should have tried to play around his creatures some more. Instead, he's just getting a pretty big-ass snowball. And this Ducal Skirmisher is here, but he could die at any time. Of course, if he does buff this guy. And I don't think he has great ways to get that ramped up, so there we go. Still, I got outdecked, outplayed. Not much more to it. I could surrender, but I kind of want to see what this deck does, how it goes. Magnetizer's not going to do a ton unless he moves it down, and then it'll be really irritating. Because Magnetizer is just a every turn lockdown unit. There we go. He's going to magnetize that guy, so not great on mine. Breaker up there. I don't have any attack this turn, and this guy's not going to attack next turn now. So that thing's almost dead. Amnivore, just a turn or two too late. Well, let's see here. I don't have I don't really have much else that I can play here at this point. I mean, I could pother this for 2 resources. That's not the way I wanted to go. I get a Wings Captain again. I guess that's nice. Ilmar Tribesman. I mean, we're just dumping creatures at this point. Yeah, we'll put that there. And let's see here. If he just kills this, he's going to kill it. So the Omnivore's not going to do me a lot of good this time. Loyal Darkling, on the other hand, could. There we go, because we don't want to play Omnivore, because that'll do damage before it can heal. Cool, so let's see what happens. He's getting more attack buffs. But he's going to have to play this pretty carefully. Now my crossbowman's dead. I have a focus to possibly take out more stuff. Right now, though, he's just got so many creatures on the board. At some point, he's going to have to start going for idols here. So yeah, once again, order and growth I get. Or order and growth I get. That's kind of something conceptually works with me. Order and decay I haven't really seen work often, and I guess it's just kind of 2 sets that don't necessarily play to each other's strengths. I wonder if order energy could work as well, or maybe there's some better cards I could have picked up in the draft. But it's still fun, and it's nice that they give you a free one first. So Ragged Wolf, there we go. That haste damage. Whoa! Ragged Wolf, why are you getting a buff of 3? Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm dumb. Okay, so he's just going to clear my board here. Not bad at all. I guess this is probably the time where I just surrender, as much as I hate to. Because, like I said, this deck is a little bit flawed, but I think I am going to call it. Yeah. I mean, when you lose, you lose. I don't just want to keep things going here, but there we go. So that's my first Judgment match, and I got my ass handed to me. And I have no wins, and I can get 150 gold for that. I have. So now 3 rares are off the table. If I can just pull out some wins here, we'll see. So I'm going to retool my deck and try again. So yeah, that's fun. This is Way to Fail. I will see you all next time with more Judgment. We're going to try this again with maybe a better deck.